A left-wing French politician has issued a warning to King Charles ahead of his visit to Paris on Sunday. The King and Camilla, Queen Consort, are planning a 3-day state visit to France before moving on to Germany. But Paris has been plagued with nighttime riots and protests after President Emmanuel Macron decided to raise the retirement age from 62 to 64 without a parliamentary vote, and millions are set to gather next week. A lavish banquet was due to take place on Monday at the Palace of Versailles, with the event aimed at being the highlight of the monarch's trip to France. But it is thought this event could now be moved due to the number of protests taking place in the city. Jean-Luc Mélenchon, a regular presidential candidate and leader of the France Unbowed party, warned Charles that it's not the right time for a state visit. He added, "Mr. King, listen, we have nothing against you here, but you're the king of the English, that's your business, but you should stay away from Versailles." A concert was to be held in the Royal Chapel, and then dinner would have been served on Duplessis porcelain plates made during the reign of Louis XV. But demonstrators, including opposition politicians, have accused Mr. Macron of being completely out of touch with the lives of ordinary people. "It's amazing," said MP Sandrine Rousseau. "We are going to have Emmanuel Macron, the Republican monarch, meeting Charles III while people in the street are demonstrating. Can this really be happening? This is an incredible denial of democracy. Something is happening in this country. Is the priority really to receive Charles III at Versailles?" Paris has been plagued by a number of nighttime riots and protests as 5,000 police officers take to the streets today to prepare for the first day of state-sanctioned marches across the city. Litter has been seen strewn across the streets as a number of workers go on protest following Macron's decision to raise the retirement age last Thursday. The measure was forced through decree and was not subject to a parliamentary vote. Millions are set to gather during the day, with the biggest airport in France blocked by demonstrators this morning, reports Mail Online. Don't miss. Eugenie pregnancy news proves Andrew has affected whole family. Expert, comment, Kate and William won't tell Sussex's anything at coronation. Insight, Fergie shares guilty junk food pleasure, not ice cream. Latest, trade unionists and other protesters have already pledged to disrupt all events attended by the British monarch, including a trip to the southwest city of Bordeaux on Tuesday. Beyond riots, anti-Macron protests in France have included some 10,000 tons of rubbish building up on the streets of Paris after Burnmen withdrew their labour. A Buckingham Palace source said the situation in France was being monitored, but there were no immediate plans to cancel the trip. The biggest march will be between Place de la Bastille and Opera in Paris, where most of the 5,000 police will be concentrated.
From